Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy. Welcome to my gameplay vlog of Super Mario Galaxy. So yeah, I just came back from Canada. I had a great time and stuff, and now I just started classes and everything. So now I'm ready to go back to playing some games and just talking about stuff because there is a lot of stuff to talk about as of recent and stuff. And also I just need 7 stars to face Bowser and stuff. So basically almost finished with this game and everything. But I mean, of course, then there's the extra challenge. I'm gonna do that definitely because I have. This is gonna be the game I play whenever I want to update you guys about stuff and everything. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's been happening that I actually really want to talk about, but I'm not really going to talk about much here. As a matter of fact, I want to try to keep this as short as possible because I want to save it for the next game that I'm going to play next. And I actually just decided I'm going to play Wario World for the GameCube. I actually did say that I was planning on maybe playing Luigi's Mansion 3 on the 3DS, but then I realized that to actually get the 3DS from the computer to record the 3DS requires a lot of maintenance and stuff. Because 3DS or even handheld game systems in general don't have like an output system, unlike say consoles and everything. So therefore you need to do a lot of tinkering and just buy a lot of additional stuff in order to get it recording, and they're not really that cheap either. So, Revenge of the Top Man Tribe. Oh, we get to face that top thingy again. Wow, I haven't even done this, by the way. Funny thing is that, I mean, maybe I have. I don't think I have, actually. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think I have. So yeah, because of this, I found that there's a lot of work to perform to actually get to record on the 3DS and stuff. So then I decided to just not play Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I was going to say cancel, but then I realized that this was not really a definitive thing, or not really a sure thing that I actually said I was going to do in when I talked about it in my finale of Rayman 2. So that was more like a maybe and stuff, kind of. So I won't say it's canceled. I just, Oh wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I won't say it's canceled. It's just that I just thought I just couldn't do it. Also, apologies if my Wii remote kind of did that. I don't know why. So basically, all I'm trying to say is that I won't. Unfortunately, I just won't be able to play any games on the handheld and stuff and record them. Oh, why is this happening? Hold on. Yeah, so I won't record on the handheld device and everything, and I'll just basically stick to playing games on, video game home consoles. Of course, the only exception would be the Switch, because the Switch is a hybrid, so, But yeah, but I won't say this would be a sure thing that I won't do it. Maybe I might do it in the future, but maybe not. So I would just say don't hold your breath. It might happen in the future, it might not, but I don't know. But the thing is, I'm not really gonna play any handheld games or even Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, sadly. I am going to play it, but it's just gonna be for myself to hype me up for Luigi's Mansion 3, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thank you. In return, let me create a shortcut for you, okay? I'm going to transform. I apologize if I actually stopped a little bit at that part, but I just wanted to finish what I was saying. Oh, it's a satellite. Alright, so I guess one major announcement that I have completely decided to do, and it's kind of close to maybe what some of you guys are thinking, but it's not really, but it's kind of close, is that I have decided to actually play some visual novels for my gameplay and stuff. Now the visual novels I'm planning to play are Nekopara, and Katawa Shoujo. And basically it's like I think it's Japanese for crippled girls. I think that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, I think. But you know, oh wait, you know, so yeah, that's what I'm going to. Oh wait, I got it. It has to be like this. There we go. Yeah, so I actually because you know how I said that I wanted to hold off on playing visual novels, specifically the game Princess Evangel. The main reason why was because, like, as I've said in my video, in my finale on Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door about special memories and stuff, I just decided to. Oh shit! Oh damn it! Oh wait! Oh, I did not see that. Okay, I guess dying. Yeah, I guess dying right here was kind of meant to be. Because now I get to do this. Huh? So it wasn't so bad. Yeah. So I did say that I wanted to save on not playing the game Princess Evangel mainly because I wanted to play it in a different state and stuff, or something along the lines. I'm gonna actually get to something on that later, but I actually decided to play Katawa Shoujo because I figured, like, you know, it's probably like a nice, you know, fun game. It's obviously a visual novel where you have choices, and I know that it's also, you get to have a choice of a few girls and everything, and they're all crippled in their own way and everything, but that's kind of like the charm of it. It's basically to, you know, to date a girl that is kind of handicapped and everything. And I was kind of avoiding it at first, and honestly, I'll go into full detail my Wario World gameplay of why I was so hesitant. But then I figured, you know, why not? It's probably be a nice experience. It's not really a visual novel that I'm as, like, captivated as I am for Princess Evangel, and to an extent Nekopara, though not volumes 1, 2, or 0, because I kind of already saw Lost Paws or Noble play the game and stuff, so it's kind of, you know, I basically know what happened. I actually know what happens and everything. Hence, that's why I decided to play Nekopara as well, because I figured I actually kind of already saw the whole story in both Volume 1 and Volume 2. I also saw Volume 0, and he actually stopped playing Volume 3 only 3 episodes in. He actually says that he kind of lost it, and I feel like maybe he lost it permanently, or YouTube has been very strict as of recent. Oh, fuck. Wow, that was close. Oh, that was close. That's not what I was trying to do. Hold on. Okay, I gotta concentrate. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so because of that, I've decided I'm going to play Nekopara myself, just to see, like, you know, what the game is like, you know, just to continue the game and stuff, because that's what I was actually trying to do, but, you know, because of what happened with Lost Paws, I mean, he's still making videos, but it's just that because YouTube has been so strict on him that he was unable to play any visual novels that have sexual content in it. Hence, that's why I'm actually going to play Nekopara on a website that would allow me to play it. It could be either BitChute or actually, like, yeah, even BitChute, but I'm planning it on a different website. And the reason why I'm not saying it in this video because I'm afraid YouTube might give me a strike just for that. And I don't want to go through another strike again. By the way, I'd like to point out that my other strike on my Rayman 2 video that was taken down, now it's gone. But of course, the video is never going to come back, as I've said. But what I'm trying to say is that the strike is now not on my account anymore because it's been like 6 or 9 months. I think 6 months. So basically, that means. I don't have the strike anymore, basically, which is good. So that means I can be more careful and stuff. But yeah, so basically because of that, I kind of need to be more careful. That's why, because of the nature of the game Nekopara. And by the way, I'm gonna play the uncensored version. I mean, of course, when you're playing the uncensored version, that's obviously a no-go on YouTube. So I'm going to, like I said, play it on a different website. And that website I will probably either mention on DeviantArt, or you could actually follow my Gab account, and I would actually mention it there. But that, yeah, Nekopara, I'm gonna play it uncensored, and it's definitely not gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on a different website. So that's what's going to happen. But as for Katawa Shoujo, I know that there's no like sexual stuff in that game and everything. So I'm pretty sure it's obviously safe to upload it on YouTube. And I actually checked Lost Pause's uploads of the game to see if they're still there, and they actually kind of are. So yeah, Katawa Shoujo, I'll upload them on YouTube. Nekopara, they will be uploaded on a different website. And it would be the uncensored version I'm going to play, which I'm really going to be excited about. Alright, here's this guy. Oh, fuck. Anyway. There we go. Oh wait, I gotta jump on him. There we go. That's possibly a little bit. Yeah, so oh yeah, one thing I'd like to mention is that I've just set up a program on my computer that would allow me to properly record these games. The game, Katawa Shoujo and Nekopara. The type of program that would allow me to record my laptop on what I'm playing. Because as you know, how I'm recording like these games on the home console games, I basically I actually use Elgato to record it. And I also use a Blue Yeti microphone to Okay, hold on. Oh shit, I have to start all over. There we go. Wow, that was long. That was nice. There we go. Those are so hard. It took a little while, but not as long as the previous one because I didn't know you have to jump on him. I thought you have to spin him when he breaks, but yeah. So I uploaded a program that would allow me to record on my laptop. It was actually for free, by the way, and it actually works like just right. It actually works really well and stuff. The only thing though, even though it's for free, you can't edit on this software, which is actually okay because I basically use Windows Movie Maker in order to edit my videos, basically to cut out some stuff that if I've said something that shouldn't be said, or to shorten the video, but that's what I use it for. And maybe to make a compilation like what I did with Super Mario Sunshine. So yeah, so basically the software I use, or it's not really, is it software? Like some kind of program, I would say, not software. Maybe it is software actually, but I don't know if that's the right term for it. I apologize. Like, I don't know the difference between software and program. I think it's just program, I would say, not software. So what I'm using is OBS Studios, which is for free. You could get it for free and download it to your computer. And that's what can let you record on your laptop and everything. So, I'm honestly, here's the thing, I'm not really gonna leave a link in the video because the thing is, I'm not really sure if my previous video that was taken down by YouTube was taken down because of that one specific word I used on the video title. You could probably find out what it is if you just go on BitChute and just look it up. Or because I just found out in the video I left a link to this other, this other program that lets you download videos off of YouTube and everything. I don't know if it's against terms and policies to leave a link on something like that. I mean, I checked their terms and policies or their community guidelines. It didn't say anything about that, but I really have no idea. And hence, I want to be extra careful and not get this video removed for some obscure reason. So I want to be extra careful after that last strike I got. So I really don't need to leave a link to that. So it's just OBS Studios. Just type it in on the computer. You'll definitely find it. So bouncing down Cake Lane. Oh, this should be fun. So yeah, just do that and you'll be able to find it. And also another thing I was going to say about how how I obtain, you know, how I download, how I record these videos and stuff. I use Elgato Game Capture. You can also find it on Amazon and stuff, but of course, be careful because there are two kinds. There's the one that records by AV and HDMI, and the other that's just HDMI, but it's like better quality, that kind of thing. So, but the one with the better quality, like that's even more. That's probably, I think it's the same price. I have no idea, but it's like better quality because you can't record AV. That's why I had to buy the other Elgato card to do that. So I kind of paid for it twice in a way, which I really regret. But I mean, hey, you know, live and learn and stuff, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So definitely I will play Nekopara and Katawa Shoujo. But I'm mostly excited for Katawa Shoujo because I have no idea what the game is about. I only saw this once in my life, a video compilation of Lost Pause's funny moments. It's probably his first compilation he's ever done. It's pretty old and everything. So, oh, come on. Do I have to? No, I don't have to get it. Yeah, there we go. And so, he actually did a compilation and stuff, and it's from moments from Katawa Shoujo. So it's probably kind of spoilery, but luckily I only saw it once, so I forgot about a lot of stuff. I mean, I remember only a little bit, but not a whole lot. So hence, if I actually play it, it won't really ruin the moment because, you know, it'll be natural because everything is gonna be so new to me and I've already forgot like what happened and stuff. So yeah, look forward to Katawa Shoujo. And one thing I'd like to mention is that obviously because this is a visual novel game, I'm not really going to talk much. Oh, it's suddenly quiet. Oh yeah, because it's icy and stuff. Because I'm on ice cream. I remember this one line from the SpongeBob movie video game, where Patrick, he just says, it's just like walking on ice cream. The reason I know because when this one guy that he's basically like, you know that I used to go to a babysitter, and this one kid that had a huge collection of games, I saw him play the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game and stuff, and he did one of those kind of mini games that are kind of similar to like the Super Mario Sunshine like game obstacle moments. And then Patrick, like, he sometimes utters, it's just like walking on ice cream, and I actually heard that and like it kind of stuck with me because, you know, I actually love ice cream and stuff, you know. I thought I'd just point that out because that's what Mario does in this game, you know. Anyway. So yeah, as what I was saying before I went into that topic, so as I said, since this is a visual, the Katawa Shoujo is a visual novel game, same thing for Nekopara, I'm not really going to talk a lot in these games. It's mainly just going to be like my reaction, and maybe I may like quip about a few things like once in a while, but it would be a lot less compared to what I would be doing in Wario World. Mainly because in Wario World, I would tend to focus on like just playing and like talking and stuff. With Katawa Shoujo and Nekopara, I would have to read the texts and everything, and it's basically just me reading a story and stuff. Hence, it would actually be very, you know, very hard to, you know, keep track of what to talk about and stuff and everything. So basically what I'm trying to say is that these two gameplays would just be my genuine reactions and stuff. More genuine, I think, would be Katawa Shoujo because I don't know much about the game. Like, I don't know, I mean, I've heard about it and stuff and everything from a lot of people saying how it's a really good game. I even heard it, surprisingly, I've heard it briefly from Josh Scorcher when he actually talked about the game. It was on his top 10 games that you'd play when you have a friend next to you. It wasn't really on the list, but he made a brief mention of it in number 10. So yeah, it's on number 10. You don't have to watch the whole video. He just mentions in that part about Katawa Shoujo and how unique that game was and everything, and like, you know, the characters and everything in it. And when I heard that, I was kind of intrigued. Of course, I was still skeptical of playing it, but then I thought, you know what? Like I said, I don't have huge attachments to the game, so I might as well just, you know, just play it like right now and stuff, and just to experience it. I'll go for all of the girls. I want to see all their stories. But the first one would be my my first pick, you know, like my waifu and everything. And then I'll make the second one a still a good one, while the second to last, like the one before the last one, would be my least favorite, if you know what I'm saying. Just so then I could like then end the video on a high note and like while completing the game and stuff, you know? So yeah, that's what these gameplays are gonna be like. So honestly, if you want to hear me like just rant about stuff, talk about politics and everything, then just stick with Wario World. But if you want to see my like reaction and everything, or well, not my reaction, if you just want to watch me play a visual novel and stuff, and also see my genuine reaction to the game, then definitely check out Katawa Shoujo and Nekopara. I'm pretty sure that these two would be really good, like, you know, especially Nekopara, because there's going to be some stuff happening, like I said, uncensored version. Also, okay, I guess one more thing. Oh, fuck. There we go, that was close. So if I get fired on, then I'm gonna fall down. Okay, I can kill them. Anyway, I just need to blow out the fire. But of course, we gotta kill these guys because they're gonna blow out. I mean, flame the cannons. Alright. Oh, come on. Yeah, so I guess I'm actually almost there, actually, so that means I'm almost done. Okay, I guess one more thing I'd like to talk about is, now that I've mentioned that I'm playing some visual novel games, one more thing about the game Princess Evangel. Now, I'm not going to play Princess Evangel just yet, but I've kind of made this decision that would be a final date, I would say, to play it. And as you know, is that I actually noticed that from visual novels and everything, these games tend to be more enjoyable for me if, say, for example, oh wait, and I'll just get 1 point out of that. Okay, these games actually tend to be enjoyable for me while I'm still young, because another reason why I actually love to play visual novels is just the experience, and I wouldn't say experience of like, you know, watching just a dating like visual novel, you know, you go on a date with your special waifu and everything, and oh fuck. Yeah, so like a special date with your waifu and like, you know, all these romantic moments that would happen, and probably some of the romantic moments that may not ever happen in my lifetime and stuff, because like you never know, maybe I might still remain a virgin in the future. So I figured that maybe it's best to have a unique experience of that game if I still played it while I'm still young. As in, I think the cutting point to where I'm definitely going to play it regardless. Oh, hold on. Oh, come on. There we go. Haha, I did it. Yeah. So basically the cutoff point to where I would definitely have to play this game regardless if I move out or not, or, you know, whatever specific time, would be when I'm either 25 or 26 years old, because I want to have pleasant memories and stuff, but I want to do it while I still have this sense of wonder and hopefulness that maybe I may have a special someone to like passionately love and have sex with and everything, because I don't want to like play a visual novel and stuff while I'm like in my 30s or something, because when that happens, then you know that you're kind of running out of time and you're almost to the expiration date, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, no offense to those who are in their 30s or 40 or 50 years old. I mean, of course, if you could still find love and stuff in life, then good for you. I mean, like, that's all that matters is happiness. But it's like, for me, I tend to like to experience, you know, romantic feelings while I'm still at a young age. Not because of... Because if you want to know something about me, I don't really care about me getting old in the future and stuff, because as you know, especially in Buddhism, there's this concept of if you're okay, almost 30 minutes. So it's like there's this thing in Buddhism where one of the few negative things in life is being like old age and stuff, or getting old in life and everything. When Siddhartha Gautama, or basically the Buddha, he actually witnessed a bunch of like an old man or old men and stuff, and he was wondering like what this was and everything, and then this goes into this concept of old age and then sickness and sickness and I think poverty and death. I think those are the things. I don't know if it's either sickness and death. I think sickness, poverty, and death. I think those like so old age, sickness, poverty, and death. I think those are the yeah. I don't know the term of it. I've learned about Buddhism and world religion twice, believe it or not, both in high school and in my college course at my community college. And I really love Buddhism, by the way. It's a really nice, you know, religion and everything. I'm still a Christian, but yeah, this is kind of like my second favorite, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so basically about it just goes into the concept of old age and everything. And now, for me, I don't really care about getting old in the future. I really don't mind. As a matter of fact, my dad, I remember he actually tries to dye his hair because his hair is like very gray and everything. He used to do that back then. Now he doesn't do that anymore, and you could really notice that he's a lot grayer than what he was back then. Like now he has a whole bunch of gray hairs forming. He's in his 50s, by the way. So yeah, honestly, for me, I don't really care if I get old, start graying and everything, but I would be concerned if I don't have the special someone in my life, because by the time I get old, that means I would be limited to girls who are in their 30s, 40s, or even 50s. And honestly, I'd actually love to go out with a girl that's like, you know, 18 or in their 20s and stuff. I know in some age there's the legal age of consent that's 16, but I'm not really into, you know, a 16-year-old. It's way too young for me, so that's definitely out of the question. 18 is the minimum, I would say. You know, so yeah, I'm just checking what galaxies to do. Okay, not this one. Let me check the old one. I know there's one I haven't done. It's that like ocean racing thing. But I'm not doing it. It's hard to talk about it. So yeah, I always found this concept of romantic love and like, you know, being with someone special like more unique, and I would say exhilarating when you're young. And I would say the ideal age for me would have been 16 or 17. Kind of like what when you go on a date in like Persona, when you date one of your like waifus and stuff. Obviously the characters in this game are either 16 or 17 years old, maybe 18, but those are usually the age ranges. Obviously in Japan it's basically high school, not junior high. Junior high school, so it's like in the high school level, which is basically 16, 17, and 18-year-olds in that range. So that's kind of what I've been thinking and everything. So then I realized that it's probably best. I don't know if I'm going to move out of the state much later than usual, so it's probably best if I would play Princess Evangel at the max, either 25 or either when I'm 25 or 26 years old. As of right now, I'm 22. I'm turning 23 this year in May, so that means I would like basically just have 2 years left in order for it to be the mandatory date of me playing that game, basically. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. I apologize if I went on like so long on the old age thing and stuff. I just like to explain myself on how I feel about it, because now I went into like I said, you know, to those of you who are in their 30s or 40s and stuff and haven't even had the chance to get a girlfriend or even lose your virginity, like no offense to you guys, and I mean, if you can still find a girlfriend even at that age, then good for you and stuff, and I'm hoping you find happiness. So, and I apologize if I actually ever said these things and stuff. I just want to like just let you know my true feelings on this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for this semester on the games I'm going to play. Like I said, Wario World, that's when I would talk about some stuff and everything. And Katawa Shoujo and Nekopara, that's when I will talk about other stuff. And I'm also going to show you guys on how I'm able to record on the computer. I'm going to release a video on basically on the, you know how Rayman 2 on the Dreamcast, there's some guy narrates for you and stuff, and I really don't like the voice acting and everything. I figured I actually upload a video that's of me reading the narration of of the beginning of the game on a video on YouTube of the Rayman 2 game on the PC. So I'm going to read. I'm not playing the game. I'm not saying I'm gonna play Rayman 2 on the PC. I'm gonna go on YouTube of some guy who already played the game and read the texts on what's happening. You know, the narration and everything. So that's basically what I'm going to do and stuff in order to narrate it in my own voice. You get to hear the music in my narration. I've actually I've already worked on the program last night, and it actually worked out pretty good. So I have to adjust the sound quality on it just to make sure I get the good quality sound that balances the game's audio with my voice and stuff. Another thing I'd like to mention is that I actually have a Blue Yeti microphone, and it works out pretty good, and I tried it on the computer, also worked out really well, but I want to see how it'll work if I use a specific headphone set that also has a built-in microphone. You know those headphones that have the microphones on it? I want to try out how the sound quality sounds on that, and if it's if it's better than this one, I might use it, and if not, then I'll use the Blue Yeti microphone. So that's what I first want to test out. So if I won't start immediately, but it will be soon. I just need to test it and see if it's good quality and stuff. And I also need to work on the sound quality. I've worked on the sound quality, it sounds pretty good, but I want to make it even better, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what? I pretty much said everything, and I want to play another level because, I've already talked a lot. I want to make this video short. At least I now know if I'm doing another gameplay vlog, I have to come up here because that's where there are more stars and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Look forward to these videos. Still working on. I mean, it's already set up. I'm just working on the sound quality. I'm definitely gonna upload the video of the Rayman 2 beginning narration tonight, and as of today, it's January the 29th. That's when I'm playing this. So it's almost February. So yeah, look forward to more things to come. I really can't wait to play Katawa Shoujo and also Nekopara, the uncensored version. I'm gonna buy these two games, and I'm gonna purchase them myself. I don't need to tell my parents, by the way, that I'm purchasing an adult anime game, because I'm technically the one that's going to buy it myself, because I made my own money and everything, so I'm definitely excited to do that. And I'm also, this is actually going to be one of my few chances that I would actually be able to play these games, because I was very hesitant to play these kinds of games in the first place, but now that I thought of just recording it for you guys and posting it on the internet, that makes things a lot better for me, I would say. So I get to enjoy the game and while having the excuse to play it, just to upload it to you guys. And if you're wondering why, actually I kind of talked about it a little bit in Rayman 2, but I could talk about it again, but I'll leave it at that when I play Wario World, where I'll definitely explain more and stuff about everything else, but I just want to give you guys the heads up. Sorry if this took about 30 minutes. That's technically what I wanted it to be, I would say. I'll probably try to shorten it if I can. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next gameplay video series of Wario World, Katawa Shoujo, and Nekopara. Alright, bye everyone.